computer. Okay, it's recording. I'll just email to you when we're done. I
Okay.
guess I should probably show Jesse how long my hair is now. Okay. Anyway, oh, that looks, you can tell I've been cooking and teaching all day. Okay, let me share my screen again.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a workshop I did 2 weeks ago that it was amazing. And this is everything I demonstrated. So in Zoom, so that these were all effective tools that you can use as warm-ups or engagements, meaning preparing lessons or engagements in the right before a study phase. It doesn't always have to be at the beginning of class. So all these, some of these you might know, some of these you may not know. I can do a couple for you real quick just to show you what it's like.
Okay. That'll be great. Please,
Okay,
please.
so I'll do a couple of these.
Right.
I'm going to skip number one.
All right.
Let's do the first one. Okay, the second one.
Okay.
All right. Good morning, Tope. How are you?
Good morning, Teacher Bob.
Good. Okay, Tope. I'm thinking of word.
Okay.
And I'm going to do one word at a time.
Okay.
And your job is to guess what word I'm thinking of. Okay. So I'll give you one word at a time, and you're going to give me the word you think I'm focused on, and I'll keep going back and forth until you get it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And let me take a pause for a second. At this point, I'm trying to decide, like, depending on the level, I can do the clues easy or difficult. I'll make it a little bit, because you're a high advanced student. I'll make it a little bit more difficult. Okay. Ready? Okay. Potable. Potable.
Potable. I'm lost.
Just say a word you think it might be based on that clue. Potable.
Poodle.
California.
Surfing.
Alcohol.
Bob.
Alcohol.
Beer.
Red.
Wine.
There you go. This is called matchword. So sometimes I will open up a class with whatever like the theme is. And I might say, okay, guys, today I'm not gonna tell you what we're gonna talk about. And I will go student to student to student, and it accumulates. And then finally at some point, someone will guess what it is. So I'll do one more, same game. I'll go a lower level.
Okay.
So I started with potable. So they might not even know the ad that potable is an adjective that means drinkable. So they might not know, and it's very far away from. So let me do this on a lower level. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Action.
Movie.
Words.
Hurt.
Grammar.
Challenge.
After subject.
Subject. Class.
Teach.
Classes.
And you suck at this, brother. Type of, my students are better than you. Type of word. Type of word. Type of word.
Type of word.
Yeah.
And
this is where you got to pay attention to all the words I said before.
Okay. So you said grammar.
I started off action, then words, then grammar, then type of words.
Verb.
There you go. Yeah. See how that good works?
Yeah.
And you can use this, you can apply it to any, you can do it thematically, grammatically, first day of course, for example. Okay, I'm thinking of a word. Teacher.
Bob.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh,
see?
Third time's the charm.
Okay. All right. All right. So let me continue.
Okay.
So that's called password.
Okay.
Connect the dots. This is a game that's, let me see if I can create it here. It's hard. It's hard for me to connect it on Zoom. You have to draw a piece of paper. let me see if I have, hold on a second. Because, oh yeah, it's under Bob's warm up. Hold on.
Okay.
It works better with a whiteboard, but
What do you use for your whiteboard, by the way?
it depends. You mean in Zoom?
Yeah.
Sometimes Zoom. Most
Okay.
of the time I use Zoom because there's all kinds of tools for whiteboard,
Yeah.
but I like simple.
Okay.
I like Padlet a lot, but I don't use it as whiteboard. I just use Zoom as the whiteboard.
Okay. Have you heard
Okay,
of?
so this is like a variation.
Okay.
So these are 1, 2, 3. These are 9 dots. Like on the whiteboard in the old days, I would draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you
Yeah.
divide the teams, students into 2 teams.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you a question. If
Okay.
you get the question right,
Okay.
what I do is, shit. If you get the question right, I connect you.
I see.
Okay. Just like that.
Okay. Wow.
And watch what happens when I connect 4. Okay. So ready? Tope, where do I work?
I like.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, next team. Pretend you're the next team.
Yes.
Okay,
We're gonna. Yes.
what's something, it is harder this way, but what's something that I do in my free time?
Right.
Yes, ding, 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 ding.
Okay. Next.
Okay, hold on. Next team.
Yes. Yes.
Let's see,
Yes.
what color does that crazy guy, what color shirt does that guy from Japan wearing?
A striped red and white shirt. Red and
Ding,
white
ding,
striped.
ding, 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 you got it.
Okay.
Okay, and next he said this team A, B, A, O, B, A, B, A, B. Oh, team A, you could potentially win. So
Oh,
team
okay.
A,
Yes.
what country is Tope originally from?
Nigeria.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
Now I would write your name in here, team
I see.
A, and you win. Like
I
that.
see.
So
Okay.
it's a really visual game,
Okay.
and it's fun. And the questions could be grammar questions, they could be vocabulary questions, they could be whatever. Okay. So that's called connect the dots. Now
Okay.
I'm really going to test you. This is another way I sometimes open up a class.
Okay.
Tobe, can you read me that sentence?
Ode to Abu Talem Owonk.
Okay.
Do about
You're getting too fast, students. Ad tuabo tal ou wonk. Okay, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with your partner, with your team. First of all, answer that question. Now, you can see what do you think? What do you think, first of all, is going on here?
Get engaged. That's first.
Well, yeah, forget about engagement, teacher pedagogy. What am I doing? What's this sentence? What have I done with the words in the sentence?
You've mixed the letters up.
Yeah, and I've mixed the syntax. So not only are the individual words shuffled, but I've mixed the syntax. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit harder for you, but here's easier version.
Okay. What do you know about me?
There you go. And then you'd have to answer that. And then another easier version, a lower level, do me what about know you? What do you know? Blah, 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 blah. You see how that works?
Yeah.
And again, you can do, this is called slots and chains. And although I decided or created this one, I used to use something similar like this whenever I would create sentences for grammar, although I would never mix up. I would do it like this. Okay. Like I would cut these up and give each student like, or each team, like the words, they'd have to put the sentence together. But here
Okay.
on Zoom, I can't do that. So I just
Mm.
make it more fun and interactive.
Mm.
So these are only engagements or warm-up classes.
Yeah.
What else what else can I show you? All these are pretty. I'm thinking of something you wouldn't know. Okay, I'll show you two more, and then anyway, so at the end of class, I gave them some websites to think about. There's a lot more than this. I didn't want to overwhelm them. There's
Okay.
Padlet, which I got from you guys. And
Yes.
then this is you
Yeah. Okay.
that I connected to them.
Awesome.
So I told them about your website, your forum. So let's do another one. Okay. Okay, I put you in the teams.
All right.
I'll do it simple, I'll do it simple. And you can use any language, any word, like whatever your topic is.
Okay.
It's just a simple version. Okay, your job by changing one letter at a time
Yes.
is to get from dog to cat.
Oh, okay. I think I've
And again, you do this with this is called a lexical ladder, by the way.
I've come across this before. What I've done, and
Yeah,
failed
it's a
hard.
lot of fun. And you can, again, depending on the level, you can make it more. Three letters is super easy. But go ahead.
Let's see here. Cog.
Like that. Cog.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh man, I'm already
You put yourself in a crazy situation though.
a really bad situation here. Let's see. Cot. That's like
that's a word.
all right.
And
And
then
then we have cat.
yeah, there you go.
Oh,
So your students are not going to know cog or cat.
okay.
Sorry, they're not going to know cog or cot, but that's okay. So that's how it works. And you can do this up and down. You can do it even more complicated. You can make it 5 letters to 5. You can do it a race from cat to, then you can do it like this, cat to cab, and then go up backwards to, I don't know. So you can make them go down, over, and then up as a race.
I see. So you throw them into teams. Breakout rooms.
I always do. Everything should always be at least in pairs at minimum. I mean, there are times when you can do like individually, right? Grammar exercises, vocab, especially on Zoom. The more they get to spend time with a partner because they're isolated, right?
Yeah.
So, bingo. Let me see what else I want to show you.
Can I ask you more about breakout rooms?
Yeah.
How about lower level students? Because the challenge I had last on Tuesday actually was having them engaged. Anyways, lower level, like beginner students.
Wait, what was the trouble you had?
It was engaging, putting them in rooms and having them do the warm-up question.
What do you mean warm-up question?
So it was a question like, what's your favorite pet? Like
what level are we talking about?
The elementary.
Like, okay, so like beginner elementary. And you want engaged, right?
Yeah, to engage them in the breakout rooms and have them do
easy. Ready? Take out a piece of paper.
Take out a piece of paper. Should I?
Yeah.
Okay. I have one. Yes.
Okay, don't show it to me.
Okay.
So pretend pretend the class has, 10 people in it. Okay.
All right.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to divide the class into A's and B's.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to A's and you're going to be A.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a message. I'm going to give you a word. Okay.
Okay. Well, you're awesome.
Okay. You see the word? So
Yes.
everybody, people A, I've given you a word.
Okay.
Okay. Here's what
Okay.
you're going to do. I'm going to put you in breakout rooms
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to draw that word. And your partner is going to try to figure out what A is the drawing and what's the word. So go ahead, draw.
Draw on my
Yeah, I'm not going to make you draw, obviously, but
yeah,
I make my students draw all the time, but because it's funny and
yes,
it's
it is.
engaging and it's
Yes,
a
it is.
visual, it's visual too.
Pictionary.
Remember, when you're teaching, we got to hit, some people are visual learners, some are auditory, some are kinesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to do kinesthetic learning in Zoom, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard. So you got to figure ways around it.
Mm-hmm.
So this way, the humor comes in the drawing, and then the student will laugh because it's
Yes.
funny, and then they'll have to try and guess, especially
Yes.
if they suck at drawing and
Yeah.
want to draw a cat, or you can make it even crazier. I
Yeah.
can say, okay, I'm going to give you this, like, I don't know, just something like that, something more complicated,
Different.
whatever. So
Yeah.
let me show you, see if I can do one or two. Go ahead.
Just props to Jessie. Jessie also does this. She says she does something similar. I do this in the classroom, but this is something I've been trying to adopt to Zoom. So thank you, Jessie and Bob.
Yeah, definitely using visual. I do visuals all the time. I'll give you an example. I'll give you another one that I did on Monday. So I put them in the teams. I don't tell them right away. Take out a piece of paper, and then I say, "Okay, Toby, you're with Bob.
Okay.
You're gonna draw. You've got 2 minutes to draw Bob's face." So they draw my face, and then after they draw my face, then I said, "Okay, now show Bob," and then he has to write down as many adjectives as he can
Oh,
that
wow.
describes the person that they see. So I was teaching adjectives of personality on Monday as well as adjectives. So it's funny, and then they've got to like come up with adjectives. So again, it's funny, it's engaging, and it's related to what my lesson plan is: personality as well as adjectives.
That's amazing stuff, man.
Yeah. Do you know about drawing stories based on sentences?
No, I don't.
Okay. So what I always do, I usually do this maybe once every 2 months. I do it when I'm teaching shopping and vocabulary. So
Okay.
I have them take a piece of paper
Yeah.
and I tell them, okay, put a cross on it. So there are 4 boxes.
Okay.
Okay, you can do this. I'll let you do it. I'll show you show this. Yeah, take a piece of paper
Okay.
and draw a cross so that you have 4 panels.
Take a piece of paper, draw across. Let me
Yeah,
get my.
so that you'll have 4 panels.
So you have 4 panels. So
Yeah, show it to me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I see more than 4 there, brother. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, okay. This was because it's a line. It's line paper. So
Okay. So whatever. Okay. So here's what you do. Here's one of the ways I use it.
Yes.
So okay, I'm gonna say a sentence to you, and
Okay.
you must draw the sentence that I say. You cannot use words. I don't want you to draw. I don't want you to write the sentence I say. I want you to draw the sentence I say. So
Okay.
this is panel number 1, like a little manga or a little cartoon.
Okay.
Today it rained, So Toby went drinking with his girlfriend. Today it rained. So Toby went drinking with his girlfriend.
I'm the worst ever at this.
I know that like the students love it because there's always some students who are great drawers.
Yeah.
Japanese students generally tend to do really well on the drawing because they kind of practice it when they're kids.
Mm.
And then other people, but it doesn't matter. It's not about the skill. It's very funny and engaging. Awesome. That's brilliant. Okay, so I do this for 4. Okay, I want you to anticipate. I want you to think, what do you think I'm going to do? So I've given them 4 sentences. They make 4 drawings.
Okay.
Right? So there are 4 sentences, 4 drawings.
Yeah.
So after they're done, first step, what do you think I'm going to do?
Have so 4 sentences, 4 drawings. The other person does the other person know?
Yeah, everybody's drawing. Everybody's drawing. The
Okay.
whole class. So I give
So
a sentence and everybody draws
they
one
make
panel, one sentence.
they make they make up a new story.
No, not yet.
Not yet, but we get to the okay.
Yeah.
Um
Simpler. Forget about grammar or language or teaching. First thing, they make 4 drawings. What do you want to do?
you want to show it to your partner.
Exactly. So
Okay.
step 1, after then they switch, they show the drawings. Students freaking love this. They think, wow, you're a good drawer. Oh, wow, that's so hilarious or whatever.
Yeah.
That's step 1. Step 2, what do you think's next?
They choose the best drawing.
No. You can't do that.
You can never do that.
Yeah, because that means like somebody might think that sucks. I'm a good drawer, but they didn't choose me or whatever. No.
Step 2. After
Think now as a teacher.
now they can make sentences, whether related
Way
to
too, you're way too simpler.
Yeah. I obviously suck at this.
Okay, it's just from time, teaching and creativity.
mm,
Okay,
they
go ahead.
they
I know it's harder to analyze unless you like, and when you're hearing someone teach you a idea, it's
Mhm.
easier to figure out when you're actually executing it. So don't worry about it. So I asked them to turn the paper over, and with their partner, I want them to write together what was each of the sentence.
Okay.
So they have to they've used visual cues. They've drawn the sentence and then they've looked at each other's drawing. So now they have to figure out based on the drawing, what was the actual, so they can look at the drawing, but what is the actual sentence that I said? So the reconstructing.
Yeah. So do they have different sentences?
No, the
No,
whole
they'll-
class.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole class. So
Right.
I just keep it 4 because first of all, it's easier to draw 4 because of the paper. But the other thing is you don't want to spend too much time.
Right.
So 4, and you say the sentence, everybody in the class draws it. So all the sentences, all the pictures are different.
Yeah.
Then after they see everybody's drawing, then they have to reconstruct. They have to figure out what was the sentence that I said. So it's partially memory, partial visual recall, and they almost never get them right. And that's again a teaching point because they make grammatical errors or maybe lexical errors or whatever.
Okay.
And then after that, I will ask them, okay, does anyone know what are the 4 vocabulary words that I'm probably concentrating on? Because usually what I do is if I'm doing it for vocabulary, there'll be 4 words that I'm assuming they might not know.
Okay.
If I'm doing it as a grammar, I will ask them, okay, anyone know what the grammar point is? Because I'll use the same form for all 4 drawings. And then after that, I will much later in the lesson, after I've taught the vocabulary or the grammar, whatever, Then I'll have them go back to their drawings and say, with your partner, now construct a story from these drawings. But this is
Okay.
that's all the way at the end. That's the final activation. After
Yeah.
I've done like, if this is a vocabulary lexical lesson, after I've taught the vocabulary, if it's a grammatical lesson, after I've taught the grammar.
Right.
Bingo.
That's all right. Yeah. Okay. I I had a question
Yeah.
and I forget the question, but
Okay. I know it's
um,
early in the morning for you.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Let me do a couple more demonstrations. This is just from the
By the way, I
workshops.
think I know your favorite color.
Yellow. Hell yeah. No, because yellow is actually my favorite color is green, but
Oh, yeah.
yellow makes you happy.
Oh, it does. I didn't
Of
know
course, look at psychology. They
that.
they always color, like our bed is yellow because
Uh,
it's like a very happy, like in insane asylums, they never paint the walls white or blue. It's always yellow. Calms people down.
Interesting. I knew blue was a trust color, but
Yeah,
yellow.
blues trust too. Our sheets are blue. Our
I
pillow and duvet is yellow, but the sheets are blue.
know.
I'm trying to think, what else do I want to show you? And these are just 20 things I just came off the top of my head.
Wow. I'm sure.
Got a lot more than these, obviously.
Yeah.
Let me just do one last one that you might not. Do you know AZ race,
No,
alphabet race?
no, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, they make words. Yeah, A to B, A to Z, and they have to come up with as many words as.
Yeah. So whatever the topic is,
Oh.
they've got to do adjective or verb, or now whatever you guideline you set for like one A and B and B. And so it's, you can do it as a race
Yeah.
or see which pair can have 26 words, whatever it is.
Mm.
Let's see.
And the alphabet is.
Yeah, there's so many of these that it's more complicated for me to describe, but they're all really good. Quiz, hangman's, categories, charades. So a lot of these are just classic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's
How do you
any.
do hot seat online?
Oh, that's easy. Okay. So it's harder to show you with one, just me and you, but
Yeah.
it's easy. So, okay. I'm gonna send you, I'm the student,
Okay.
okay? And I'm the teacher at the same time. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna share, I'm gonna describe to you the word.
So this is in the breakout room, just to.
It depends. I can use it in breakout rooms. I can use it in the class, and it doesn't matter, because
Okay.
watch how I'm going to do this. So I'm the student
Yeah.
and I'm sitting in the hot seat.
Okay.
Okay. So, you know, okay, there's the word.
And that's the word. Okay.
Go ahead.
So it's a place where samurai. Did you say Canada?
No.
Okay.
Come on, teacher, quickly. You're taking too long, teacher.
Yeah, it's ninjas.
Ninjas, Nintendo.
Let's samurais.
Samurai, Tom Cruise.
Okay, close. Where did he live?
California.
Oh no, he did. You're horrible at this, student.
No,
Whatever.
I'm just teasing. So
I-
you can do hot seat by using the private chats. You just, and sometimes you can do it as a team.
Mm,
So like you can, when you open, even if you're going to do things in breakout rooms,
mhm.
you can hold like groups. You can say, okay, guys, A, B, A, B, A, B. B's, you're going to go in the chat room, and A's, I'm going to give A's an instruction.
Okay.
And then when you give the instruction or the word or whatever you're doing. So hot seat is like easy. It's just like you just instead of like writing on the board behind them, then
Yeah.
you're just using private messages on the chat.
So the thing about that though is you send messages to, let's say you have 10 students and
Yeah.
you divide that into two, right?
Yeah, 5 students. So
Send
5
messages to 5 students then,
Yeah.
right? Okay, cool.
So just if you want to do it like that, what you just do is you do A, B, A, B. So let me show you. You might not be able to do this, see this, but breakout room. So I'm going to put us both into breakout rooms.
All right.
If I can, I might not be able to assign myself. No shit. Anyway, it's kind of hard with one, obviously. So let's say I have 10 students and I divide them into pairs.
Yeah.
So I'll assign them A, B or 1, 2, and I'll
Okay.
say, and then I'll look through. I mean, that's what Zoom is really great. So I'll say, okay, Tope, Jesse, Bob, Jed, Jennifer. You're gonna wait with me. The rest of you, you're gonna go when I open up to the rooms. You're going to open up the rooms and wait. So what? So ready, go. Now you just saw you got an invitation, right?
Yeah, I just saw the invitation.
Okay. So that person goes into the room and you're still here. So Tope, when you Tope and Bob and Jen, here's what you're gonna do. When you get to the room, blah, 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 blah.
Yes, 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 yes. Didn't think of that one. That's good. That's really good. Wow, I hadn't thought of that one. That's amazing.
So, like I said, Tope, I've got so many ideas and a lot of new ideas too that I've had to think about learning. And in a sense, I've become an even better teacher because I had to learn how to adapt to online learning and environment because you have to be. It takes more creativity to get your students engaged because they're struggling.
Yeah.
And you've got to figure out all kinds of way. Role plays work too. It took me a long time to figure out exactly how to do role plays.
Right.
Because first of all, you can't monitor everyone at the same time. And the other thing is like they could go into the room and say, you know what, fuck this thing Bob's doing. What do you think of the Manchester United or some shit? So you got to build up their trust and
yes.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's been amazing, Bob. Like, you always blow my mind with the stuff you do. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I wish you could see it's a shame you can't see my class because I really feel my classes are even better than they used to be. I mean, they're different because they're face to face, but it took me about 9 months to really figure out the Zoom. But once I figured out how I could make it fun and interactive and engaging, I almost like it better. I mean, there are things that I can't do, obviously. The moving around in the class and the fun racing to the board, running to the board, and
all of that.
All that great stuff for lexical race, balloon, volleyball. Like I can't do any of that.
Yeah.
But can't do like hot potato, or I can't do, paper war, paper fighting wars, but all that shit I used to do. But I can do variations on it. So
cool. Yeah.
So here's what you need. Here's what I want you to do. You can start tomorrow. It's fine with me. You can tag me on any questions that come up and I'll answer it.
That'll be
I'll answer them that day.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I'm teaching, I won't answer them like right away.
Right.
And then in the next couple of weeks, let's shoot for a day, like a weekend, like you said. I'm thinking anytime after probably 18, probably after the 20th of May, because I'm on a major writing session before then. But
Okay.
then, as long as you get a couple, like a couple people to participate, and you
Yeah.
can record me, I don't care. As long
Okay.
as I have at least 4, so I can do like 2 pairs, then I'll
Okay.
I'll run the same workshop I did with ILAC. It's about an hour and 15 minutes,
Okay.
and they'll get lots of ideas.
That's amazing. Can I post this when you send me the link? Can I post it in the forum? Because this alone is,
Totally, of course.
I'll tag you on it.
You mean tonight?
Yeah.
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 I'll email it to you. I don't
Okay.
even know how's it, I
Um,
gotta find out where do they put it to?
it depends on if you record it to the cloud or you recorded it to your you saved it on your computer.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, what I'll do is, let's do a break. So you and I can talk for a little bit more, but I'm gonna just do a test. I'm gonna stop the recording and
Yes, that's
see where it is.
that's
Okay,
good.
great
Good.
to see you again, Tobe.
Thank
You look great as ever, handsome as ever. I'll see you
thank
soon.
you, teacher Bob.